everybody, it is Thursday. My name is Yami. Let's vlog about video games. I just went to an improv show with my best friend. Look at him. He's right there. Say hi. Yeah. Turn left onto Shut up! Bitch. I'm vlogging! Let's talk about news. The biggest news of the week is, of course, YouTube buying Twitch. I know that a lot of people immediately just outrage. Ah!
Do you have to sit so close?
My personal opinion on the matter is that if YouTube is providing them with a lot more money to make their service even better, Twitch that is, then why not? Why not take it? I understand that there's whole Google Plus bullshit. Nobody wants that. It might not even be implemented, you know? People can't automatically assume that it's gonna be the worst situation possible. So many negative people. Oh my god. Wait and see. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
He's vlogging with me. Alright, fucker, stop.
Chuck E. Cheese will have the Oculus Rift before you do. Isn't that fun? Little kids are gonna be playing with it before you. 29 locations in Dallas, San Diego, and Orlando. Have you seen the Hyrule Warriors images? It makes me laugh so much. There are clearly villains. They're not good people. One of them is a chick with like fucking quadruple D's. It's like her boobs take up too much of Hyrule, so you gotta destroy her before she destroys the world.
Don't do it, Mimsy. Don't jump. You have so much more to live for. Mimsy!
So here's what's interesting. Take Tamagotchi Life's commercial and put it next to the Mario Kart 8 commercial with the lightning bolt and realize that you're very confused whether Nintendo does know what marketing is and what's not good. You know, I saw the lightning bolt commercial and I was like, oh my god! This is so good. This is like back in the 90s with like Mario Party, all those commercials that were specifically for kids, and they were great. This is reminiscent of that. I see it and I know that little kids will like this shit. And I even got so inspired that I wanted to make a video somehow, a video game advertising video, talking about how great it was. For new people, I'm an advertiser, so I know what I'm talking about. Studied advertising and mass communication, you know. Hire me. And then you see the Tamagotchi Life commercial and you just wonder what the hell is happening. So the abandoned Wii game, Sadness, is going to be a Wii U exclusive. I don't remember this game at all, but judging from the title, it sounds like that's okay because I wouldn't be into it at all. Sounds like everything that I don't... Swear to God. That's right. Look startled. Sounds like everything that I would not want in a game. Sadness. What the hell, no. Why would I play a game like that? Oh, Yami, then are all games supposed to be happy? No, they don't have to be. But I won't play them if they aren't. It's like a movie. I don't go to see the sad movies. I don't go to see a movie that's an inkling of sadness. Plus, it looks scary. She's wearing old-timey clothes. Nobody in a video game that wears that type of clothing in black and white photography is not a ghost, okay? Don't give me that shit. It looks friggin' horrifying. No. Speaking of ghosts, Ghost Trick meets L.A. Noire, Murdered Soul Suspect. Got a new trailer. I'm so excited for Murdered Soul Suspect. Tell me in the comments if you are. I wasn't a fan of L.A. Noire, but I love noir shit. I love the suspenders and the voice commentary over everything that the person does and feels and thinks. I was alone that night, just like every other night, talking about video games. Was anybody actually watching these? Was anybody actually listening? Who knows anymore? Instead of a cigarette, I just like start eating. Ubisoft announced an E3 2014 lineup. I'm going to be checking out these games. Assassin's Creed Unity, Far Cry 4, The Division, The Crew, and Valiant Hearts. Out of those, I'd say I'm most interested in Far Cry 4. Even though I'm a bigger Assassin's Creed fan, it's gotten so stale for me. They just keep making the games. They keep making them and making them and making them. I'm gonna fucking get tired of it. Played another Assassin's Creed just last year. Like, give me time to fucking miss you, alright? Absence makes the heart grow fonder, and you are suffocating me, Ubisoft. You know what looks badass? Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. I'm really looking forward to that. If you haven't seen the new trailer, go watch it. Go watch it right now. Just pause this one, go watch it. No, don't leave entirely. Don't turn off the... Don't close the tab. Stop. Middle-earth Shadow of Murder. Murder. What the fuck was that? I'm most looking forward to the promises of everything you do mattering later on in the storyline. I know it can never actually be as crazy as my mind imagines it, but I want it to be. I want a random orc to be slashed in the face. Years later, you find out that orc, he worked hard with his only one eye. He worked hard with that disability, and he worked to become a chieftain. He was a chieftain, and then years later, you find out that little orc made a name for himself, and now he wants to kill your ass because he can't see from one eye because of you. What everybody suspected, the new Disney Infinity is going to have Marvel heroes. Because I know that I'm going to be super bored of it, though, I'm probably just gonna buy the figures. I really want the Spider-Man one. And finally, in the news that I cared about this week, Evolve got a release date. There was a lot of news that I cared about this week, right? We're out of that slump where I had to care about things that I don't care about. Yeah, Evolve got a release date. I'm looking forward to it because for people working together in general, I love cooperative. Okay, I'm not a very competitive person. That's a lie. I am. But since I kick people's asses so much and so easily, I prefer to not do it. I choose to be peaceful and cooperative. In Evolve's case, it's interesting because you're 4 players versus 1 player. So I can have the satisfaction of both kicking your ass and working with you. This week I played Wolfenstein: The New Order. I rented it from Redbox. Redbox is so awesome. Ever since Blockbuster went under, it's basically how I rent my games. We are not sponsored by them, by the way. I went in for Wolfenstein and they gave me a free game, so I just picked up Minecraft for no reason because I already rented every other game, so I was like, fuck it, why not? And I don't know if it's something that's happening for a while, so check it out at Redbox. See if you get 2 for the price of 1. We're not sponsored, I just really like the service. I gave Wolfenstein a chance, okay? I gave it a big chance. This is not to say that it's terrible. I don't want to pick a fight. I hate offending people. No, I don't want to say it, but I will. I feel that Wolfenstein is the most uninspired game I've played so far of 2014. Not to say that it's bad. It's done very well. The shooting is great. Very fluid, very nice. Look at the art, all that. But I feel it's so nothing new. It's so what we've played. You play it, you're gonna forget about it next month, basically, is what's gonna happen with this game. It's not gonna have a lasting effect on you, I don't think, at least. That's my opinion. As you saw in the short clip, I got Minecraft with it, and I played Minecraft more after a certain point, because I was just like, alright, I'm sick of this. I got a little wolf friend. He died terribly. And let's check out Question Corner. Question Corner is the section of vlogging about video games where I answer your questions that you send to me on Twitter at idsanti or in the YouTube comments. Shut up, that's it. I got a question last video asking me, Yami, how do press copies work? From Malik Johnson. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, and if I'm not, whatever, you probably got mine wrong, I don't care. This is probably in reference to last video where I talked about how Always Sometimes Monsters press copy and did it abruptly and I got sad. Which, by the way, Always Sometimes Monsters came out this week and you should play it. I had a lot of fun. It's engaging and dark and gritty. It's great. To answer the question though, press copies, basically a lot of the time you are given a code or a copy about a week or 2 in advance from the release date. Ooh, I'm giving up secrets from games journalists. There's no like exchange of money or anything like that. When somebody in the press gets a review copy, they just get the review copy. They don't get money for doing it either. Basically, the press copy is just the regular copy. Sometimes it's like a super special, weird-ass debug type of copy. I actually had that for one of the Sims games, one of the reviews I did. It was like a blank disc that just had written on it, Sims, University Life or whatever. Not a marker, but you get the drift. It was very bare bones. It wasn't nice and fancy. But most of the time it is nice and fancy. It is the retail copy of the game, or the retail code of the game. You get it, you play it, you review it, you put it out. Depending on what type of site you are, if you are a site that takes your work professionally, you'll review it quickly. You'll get it up by the time that the embargo lifts. If you're just fucking around and you're just getting review copies and running away with them, obviously you're not gonna give a shit. But Twinfinite, when we get a review copy before the embargo, we put it up by the time that the embargo lifts. Because, you know, you don't want to piss off people. If there's an embargo, it's for a reason. Embargoes are basically just, hey, if you got the game, don't talk about it until this date and this hour, and go. And yeah, we don't want to break embargo, so we don't do it. And if we get our game review after embargo, we work our ass off to get it as close to the release date as possible. I think that's all that covers it. It works kind of the same way as people would think that it works. In my case, since I've moved to the video side of things, I hardly take review copies anymore, which is fine. I hated reviewing games. Now I just play them and talk about them to you. And on that note, that's all I have for you this week. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below on any of the topics that I talked about in this video. Just tell me about you. I just want to know about your week. Because you've seen mine and I want to know about yours. And remember that we are on Patreon at patreon.com/twinfinite. Please consider supporting us there or by buying a shirt because it will really help us out.